Welcome everybody to On The Bench LFC. How are all my lovely subscribers doing this evening? What have you all been up to as well? Thank you for joining me, guys. Welcome to the live stream. God, what's everyone making of obviously Real Madrid? Hey, they've got the advantage, haven't they, guys? Hey, they got the advantage. Thomas Billings straight in with a boom, boom. Double boom. Thomas has got a double boom. I love it. Paul says hello, Daz. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Paul. How are you tonight, guys? Leon Roberts. Allez. Yes, Leon, mate. How are you tonight? Random. Hey, mate. How are you? Paul Jesus. It's all the mods, lol. The mods versus the rockers, Paul. The mods versus the rockers, my son. Fizzy, what did everyone think of the Bayern Madrid game? I never got to watch it, Fizzy, myself, but obviously I'm aware of the score. What did you make of it, guys? Obviously, we need to keep an eye on that one, don't we? Because whoever wins that one, hopefully will be against Liverpool in the final, eh? Good topic for Liverpool to talk about tonight. Paul says, what happened last night with the scummy Roman fans who attacked an Irish fan? Another thing that we need to talk about in this one, Paul. Not happy about that. Leon says, hello. What have we got here then, Leon? Oh dear, love it you guys are joining me. It's a very late one tonight, guys, but my mum and dad have been away on holiday. They've just got back from Turkey, so we've been to see them for the eve of Nin. I had some work to do earlier, and then we popped around. I took Riley to go and see them, and then we've just got back. But yeah, mad time this evening, to be honest. Rushed, come in, look what I've got, guys. Made a lovely cup of tea, and then come straight on to speak to you, lovely lot. Madrid have clear weaknesses we could take advantage of. Yes, Thomas Billings, yes. You know, considering the score between Liverpool and Roma, people are saying it was nowhere near as obviously entertaining as Liverpool V Roma, but on the other hand, people are trying to say that Liverpool V Roma are nowhere near as good teams and that the score wouldn't be like that if Liverpool was to take on one of those two teams. What are your guys' views on that? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think Liverpool can blitz anyone on their day. We've done it to Man City. And let's be honest, Man City have smashed the Premier League this year. And the Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world, if not the best league. Yes, let's be honest. Real Madrid, they've got top players, and so have Bayern Munich. So, can't underestimate them teams. But I don't think I fear either of them teams, to be honest. Up against Liverpool on their day, I think we can take anyone, guys. Oh, Fizzy. Oh, and hey everyone. Oh yeah, Fizzy, don't forget to say hello to everybody. Yeah, says, to be honest, I'm happy that Madrid are winning. I want them in the final. I think I have to agree, Leon. I think, you know, a big question for Liverpool fans at the moment, who would you prefer to have in the final? Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? Obviously, we've got to beat Roma yet to get through, but you know, winning 5-2, we've got the advantage. So I think anyone that says that Liverpool fans, look, not get carried away, but anyone that says that Liverpool fans can't have one eye on the final now, are a little bit silly to say that we shouldn't be doing that. You know, we're all aware that we still got to do a job at their ground, but we are winning by 3 goals, guys. We are winning by 3 goals, so I think, you know, we can look at the other 2 teams now and go, maybe we're going to definitely be coming up against these, but we still got to not underestimate Roma because of what happened with Barcelona and that. But yeah, I think I'd prefer Real Madrid, like you say, mate. Be a more open game, which definitely suits Liverpool. And I think, you know, they've got weaknesses, and I think our front 3 can really get at their back line, you know. Leon, it's basically who can outscore who in a Liverpool Real Madrid game, do you reckon, guys? I think Liverpool outscores Real Madrid, to be honest. Random says, I think it's better as Madrid have to fight for second, unlike Bayern, who have already won their league. Interesting. Madrid have clear weaknesses, which Thomas had said that, didn't he? Paul says, hello Leon, how are you? Fizzy, Bayern's defence is absolute shite, but Madrid scare me. So Fizzy, obviously, Fizzy, so you obviously want to see Bayern there, mate, because Bayern do look devastating going forwards from what people that follow them say, but also a lot of people are saying that Bayern's defence is very shoddy. So again, maybe in that game Liverpool it could just, how many goals can Liverpool score against Bayern and their shoddy defence, you know? Definitely another topic to bring up there, guys. Where was we? Don't think I can stay for the full stream because I'm up early. Mikey Garner, how are you, mate? It doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter if you're up early, then, you know, I'm aware that it's a late night stream, but I'm just happy that you've joined though, mate, even if it is just to tell me that you can't stay. Yes, Leon, how's your mum, Leon, mate? Yep. How is things, Leon? Did Robin get injured? He did, Paul. He did. He got brought off, didn't he? Anyone got the updates on that? Because obviously I had to rush back to get this set up for tonight. Do you guys like the thumbnail for this one? That's going to be my late night thumbnails from now on, just to let people know I'm live for these Liverpool FC live podcasts and fan discussions. That's what we're going to call these ones now, guys. And try and keep a theme going now. Sir Klopp's in the building as well. You're right, sir, mate. How are you this evening? Bayern aren't anything special. Midfield average, attacking, aging, defence suspect. So you really think, sir, that, you know, Bayern could be the team that Liverpool could get at and expose, whereas Real Madrid have got, you know, Real Madrid have just got this habit, haven't they, in the Champions League, I'm guessing. Could Bayern turn it around, lads? Could they turn it around and get to the final against, well, hopefully Liverpool? We should say that, shouldn't we, at this stage? Leon says, yes, Mikey, yeah, my mum is better now, all good, but still sick, bro. Yeah, of course. And what does everyone think of the 5-2? Very good. Everyone put in the chat to Leon what they think of the 5-2. For me personally, you know, scoring 5 goals, outstanding. It just shows that we can get at Roma. They're definitely a lot better at home, though. You know, they don't like to concede goals at home, do they? But they haven't come up against Mo and Co. Is something that, you know, someone said to me earlier, and I thought that was brilliant. I really like that. Mo and Co. Yeah, they haven't been tested by the top scorers, have they yet? So they're not going to stop us from scoring at home. No way. No way is Liverpool going to their ground and not scoring. So, yeah, I would have preferred it, obviously, if it stayed 5-0. But at the same time, 5-2, we go to their ground and, you know, do the job that we've got to do, guys. If Liverpool be professional, then we go for it. I mean, it was very similar against Man City, wasn't it? 3-goal lead, albeit Man City didn't have away goals. But a 3-goal lead, Liverpool go to their ground, get a goal. It makes things... It puts the pressure on them, doesn't it? So I'm looking for Liverpool to score the first goal at their ground. If we can do that, job's on. Job's on. We just can't afford to concede early like what we did against City, because that can rattle us, especially at their ground, because Roma's got an atmosphere at their ground, haven't they? Not like City. Mikey says, I'm just scared that if we get another midfield injury, then our season is effed pretty much. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I know. We just, you know, just got to play it careful now. Play it careful, but beat Stoke on Saturday. Beat Stoke, put Stoke away, and then, you know, get the 3 points there, and then hopefully we can finish off in the Champions League spots then. I just think this next game is vital, isn't it, guys? Getting the 3 points against Stoke to help with the pressure of things. Heard the fan might die, says around, yeah, man, it's not good. Sir Klopp, oh, where did my mod powers go, sir? Your mod powers? Maybe that's on the other channel, mate. Maybe that's on the other channel. You know, I've got a hell of a lot of mods on this one, but to be honest, guys, I'm going to be honest right now. To all my mods that are there, I've noticed that not all my mods do the mod jobs. Some of you guys are in streams, and I've noticed that people do things that should get them timed out and things, and they're not always timed out. So, yeah, I love the fact that, you know, you guys always join in. I love giving you the mod spot, but I'm going to have to be realistic in the future and give the mod spots to people that A, join in all the time, which a lot of you guys do anyway, but B, as well, it's a serious job going forwards, guys, because my channel is going to grow a hell of a lot soon, because I've got big things coming up very soon to the channel. I've got massive collaborations coming up, and I mean huge, guys. I can't say anything, but very, very big. So I'm very excited, and you can see that I've been working very hard on everything on the channel as well, because I know what's in the pipeline. So the mod situation, if you haven't got the time and if you're not someone that can sit there and read all the comments and stay in for all the live streams and that, then just be honest with me and be honest with yourself, lads, because as much as I love you all being mods, I need people that can be dedicated mods, if that makes sense, guys. So just let me know, because I'm going to have to get all my mods that are legit mods into a little group chat at some point and tell you your roles and what I expect from you coming up soon, because it's going to turn into like a job. Alright, so if you don't want the stress of it, then now's the time to say, lads. Alright, and it's no hard feelings from me either, at all, lads. So as I said, I think Klopp should rest Milner and start Woodburn at the weekend. Not a bad shout, that mate, not a bad shout at all. James Milner, experience for the Roma game for definite, and Woodburn, he's definitely a talent that could do a job, couldn't he, on Saturday. So I like that, sir, mate. I like that a lot. Leon says, cheers, Mike, bro. Thomas says, I actually got a notification this time. Get in, Thomas. That's what we like to see. Thank you for joining me, guys. Smash a thumbs up for me as well, lads. All you guys that are in the building. I can't see how many thumbs we've got yet, but just keep the thumbs coming. It's always appreciated. We need to beat Chelsea. Yes, Leon, 100%. Get 3 points against Stoke, guys, and then, you know, even if we draw against Chelsea, job done. That's Champions League secured for next season. Another year of Champions League football will be absolutely fantastic. And you know, if we can go on to get into the Champions League final this year, and look, lads, even if we didn't win the Champions League final, but I want to, I really, really want to, but even if we didn't, but we still secure top 4 for next year, then you know, it's a progression this year. But I would love for the lads to bring home that Champions League trophy this season, because I think it would do good for the boys as well. One, like people were saying earlier, you know, I think it was Kilted, one of the subscribers was saying that'd be nice for the likes of Ox and that to give it to him because of the injury that he suffered now. I think it'd be a lovely touch, and I fully agree with him. Also, it would be a boost for the lads as well. They've worked hard, they deserve it. Who is the Rent Boys playing this weekend, says Paul? That's a good question there. Someone might know. If I haven't answered you in a minute, I'll look it up for you, Paul. I do if I notice them, says Random. Yes, mate. I haven't had anyone to time out for a while, says Paul. Yeah, I think people have been pretty good recently and that, but I'm just saying in the future now, guys, I think the live streams and that, like with the matches and everything, a lot of you guys that are mods, I'm going to be doing live streams for all the matches. Obviously, it's the end of the season coming up, but when my matches are on, I need mods that will be in for the matches. So we're going to have a little discussion. I'm going to have to like get you mods into a little, this is what your roles will be and stuff, guys. I have massive ideas as well, Daz. Okay, mate. I'll try my best, Daz. I know. Remove me as a mod if you want, Daz, says Mikey. Okay, mate. You know, like I say, if it's because you ain't got the time, Mikey, then it's fully understanded. Like I say, it's no thing. It's lovely that you guys can be mods from time to time, but if you can't afford to do it because you can't keep an eye on it all the time or whatever, lads, then that's fair enough, you know. I just need someone that will always be in there and always to be able to be on the streams when the games are on and stuff. Someone that is always going to be on my live games with me and things, that are going to be dedicated to helping me out with them things. If anyone is definitely going to do that, then let me know, and then we can have a discussion about what your roles will be, what to ban people for. I need to actually go over the rules a little bit more with you lads now, so that we've got an inkling, because I've made you guys mods, but you know, there's some confusion sometimes in there as to what you should time people out for, what you should ban people for, things like that, guys. Like, we need to be a bit more professional, don't we, moving forward. Same Paul, only at live matches. So sorry for Ox, says for him. Yes, for him, mate. Same here. Did any of you guys on Twitter see me and Riley do a little get well soon, and we sent it to Ox? You know, not that he see it, but I tagged him in it anyway. Riley was sitting with me with my phone, so I thought, yeah, we'd do it, just something to do as a laugh. Leon, I've got the time for you, bro. To be honest, I've not seen it a lot, but had to time out for you. Yes, Leon, mate, I'm well aware, mate. I am well aware. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, the Kilted is in the building. Yes, Kilted. What is a mod? Member of Dash? yeah, basically their duty, mate, if you're being serious, is to like time people out, ban people if they're being racist. You know, any racist behaviour gets automatic bans. You know, if people come in and you see the little spam things come up, like where they're trying to put their live streams to matches in there and that, you see stuff like that come up, you know, straight away, time them out first time, ban them. But next time we don't need none of that stuff. It's normally bots and stuff, isn't it? Paul says not too many manky scum coming on of late. Oh, bad boys. Yeah, no, it's been pretty good, boys. It has been pretty good. I just mean I've noticed a few things, you know, of recent, like the other night, all the blowjob talk guys, you know, I watched the stream back and, you know, there was mods that was involved in that talk, and I think it was a bit disrespectful, guys, to be honest, you know, and we can move on past that, but I think there's banter, and then there's, you know, like my missus, like she come on, I egged her on to come on it. It was the first time she really come on the stream and stuff, and she was a little bit like upset with it, you know. So mods have got to show like the rest of the live stream. You know, there's a way of trying to be like a bit of behaviour, you know what I mean? I think I just moving forwards, because of some of the young kids on here as well, I want to try and clean it up slightly, you know, just slightly, because that will be good going forward, especially with the things I've got coming up as well, guys. Of, you know, with sponsorships and things like that, like I need people that will be able to do that, you know what I mean? So I can't be seen to have moderators that are on there acting a clown, you know what I mean? Like, it just won't look good. It's alright on some of the things when we have a laugh, and to be honest, I brought it up, but when it's my channel and I'm having a bit of a laugh for you lads, you know, and then it just went on and on and on, didn't it? Like, especially when I had said stop, and then it carried on, you know, like, the mods that was doing it, if a real mod was doing his job, he should have timed them out, but it was actually the mods that was getting involved, if that makes sense. So just for the future, guys, alright? Obviously I hadn't had this conversation before, but we're having a little bit of a discussion now, you know. Right, where was we? I'm not sure when to give people timeouts, because I just think that they're staying their opinion unless they're being complete and utter twats. Yeah, Mikey, that's what I mean. I haven't really had a discussion up until now, guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say that people aren't doing their jobs when I haven't given you your job. I'm just saying I need to get all you guys that are mods into a group chat of some sort. And right, this is what your duties are. If you can't be in a lot of the streams, and if you can't watch the chat constantly, then there's not really much point in you being a mod for the channel, if that makes sense, guys, because the mods are there to do a job, not just because, oh, I got a blue name with a spanner, you know, because also a lot of people are like, why have you got like 20,000 mods, you know, like, it also does wind people up as well. So I think as well, like, people do message me and go, how come like you've got loads of people that are mods and like they're hardly ever in a stream, and then like I'm in every single time dedicated to you, and like, I'm not a mod? And then I'm like, I don't have any answer to that, lads, because like they are, like, you know. Daz, I most of the time can only do early every other Saturday matches, as my dad likes to watch matches with me. It's fair enough, mate. Like I say, as long as you guys let me know certain things and that, we need to have a bit more. I think me and the mods, we need to have a bit more communication moving forwards, innit? I'll just straight up ban them, says Random. Can I remove people for mentioning away at Swansea? No, see, it's things like that, Random, you know. I know that's a bit of banter, but, you know, when it comes to banning people, if ever you have to ban someone, lads, you need to speak to me about before you ban them. So say, Daz, someone has done this, you know, so I'm going to ban them because in the past people have been banned. I didn't know they'd been banned, and then I've lost subscribers because of it, and it was an accidental ban or something, or a miscommunication. When someone comments, they got United badge, ban, says Mikey Garner. Yeah, your kid is so cute. Thank you, man. No one ban and Random, that's too harsh, especially if they, yeah. Right. I think I've said all that anyway about all that in our guys. Anyone that didn't join about the Oxlade Chamberlain thing I had to say earlier, please let me know, guys, what you think on that. Obviously, I'm devastated. And also, you know, anyone else that hasn't had their say on the Real Madrid Bayern Munich game tonight, feel free to comment on that. I'm going to jump down a little bit. Blue Tick, hello, did you watch the Bayern versus Real match? I didn't get to watch it, Blue Tick, mate. How are you tonight, mate? I didn't get to watch it myself, but I'm aware of the score. Obviously, Real got the advantage, didn't they? So they're the ones to watch at the moment. I think Bayern are more than capable of pulling that back, though. So tell me your views, more Blue Tick, mate. Ram says, please never mention the B thing again. We will apologise, and I even said you can ban me if you want. Yeah, no. I know. I'm just saying, lads. Just for the future, you know. Just for the future. I haven't really said like that, you know, it was really disrespectful. So just for the future, we won't say certain things like that. Plus, it's for the younger generation as well that watches the channels. Paul says, sorry for my part, Daz, if I upset your missus. It's alright, lads, it's alright now. Like I said, you know. She said to me afterwards when we was watching it back, she was like, she went, I don't know whether I want to come on there again. And I was like, no, don't be like that. I was like, the lads aren't always like it, you know. I was like, they're a good bunch, really. I said, they just got carried away. I said, it was my fault in the first place. Like, so I did take the blame because obviously I started it all off. But I think once I had started to say, like, enough now, you know, like everyone started carrying it on and, you know, but it doesn't matter now. Just, we won't do it again, will we, lads? Lesson learned from me and from you guys. That's that night I had you in stitches. Yes, Paul. Yes, mate. Oh, God, that was funny. Remember, I was in tears on the stream that night. Thomas, not cool, guys. Daz knows I wasn't involved. Yeah. Kilty says, absolutely. I wish I could, but I don't want to commit unless I am sure I would be able to. However, I will police if I see something. Yes, Kilty. I mean, Kilty, honestly, man, you're one of the subscribers that, without doubt, like, especially recently I've noticed, you're always in there, you're always, you know, spot on with a lot of the stuff that you say. I've always noticed that not only do you have the banter, but you mature with it. Like, I love it, mate. I love it, honestly. I think you're a top subscriber, mate, honestly. I love it when you join my streams, mate, honestly. Like I say, moving forwards, guys, if anyone finds that they can't join in or whatever, just let me know, guys. And, you know, if any of you guys, if like you, for instance, Kilted, say if I'm doing a live stream for a match and you notice that there's no mods in or whatever, you know, or you notice that there's one, say to me, Daz, do you fancy making me mod? I'm going to be sitting with you for the whole of the game. You know, I'll police it for you, like you just said. I'll be like, sweet, mate, bang, I'll make you a mod, mate. If any of you guys are in a live stream and you notice a situation like that, and you say, mate, I'm going to be with you for the whole thing, I'll be on it, then just let me know, because I can literally make you a mod for that stream, guys. So maybe we can do something like that, guys. You know, I can take the mods down or whatever, and then when it comes to, in particular, live streams, like for the games, I can pick certain ones that let me know that they'll be there for the whole live stream. I might be able to do that going forward, you know. Leon says, I didn't, did I? Yeah, I did. I didn't, or say, can't wait for the future. I'll just be sat on the bench waiting for you. Yeah. Paul says, I know Random Me and Michael like to have a bit of banter and a laugh. I guess it's the way we Irish roll. Paul, mate, honestly, on a serious note, I think, you know, we all like to have banter and everything and have a laugh. And like I was saying to my missus, you know, it's lads. Lads have dirty minds, don't they? But I think there's a dirty mind, a bit of banter, and it was being taken a little bit too far, boys, and that was what was disrespectful. And, you know, when in the future, something today that I was speaking to, something that I've got coming up as well, guys, there's another female that is going to come on the show soon, and she's from Manchester, and her family are all Manchester fans, and I was planning a show where I was going to ask her questions and that, and say, like, you know, get her on and say, what is your opinion on Liverpool, being a Manchester fan, growing up in Manchester and everything, and then try and persuade her that Liverpool are the best team in the world, surely. But then that happened, and I thought, I don't really want to subject another female to that. Do you see what I mean, guys? So it kind of messes up a little bit and stuff, and that's all, lads. That's all. George Mason is in the building. Yes, Georgie boy. How are you? I ain't seen George in a while on here, lads. Oh, George says, now then, how's everyone doing tonight? Ha, good to be back. It's lovely to have you back, George. Very good to see George back in the building, guys. Paul, I'm not Irish. No, Paul, what it is random. Is like very young, I think, you know. And I think, like, I noticed that Michael gets a bit carried away as well, doesn't he? Sometimes, like, Michael likes to get a bit carried away. I think if he has a tipple in the evenings, he can get carried away. Leon says, Daz, if you give me your number, we can contact via messages, etc. Just mail me or something. Yeah, mate. Like I say, we need to find a way, lads, that I can get all my mods in on the same thing. Because something I'm struggling for at the moment is not all of you are on Twitter, not all of you are on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got some of you that follow me on Twitter, some of you follow me on Facebook, some of you email me. So it's all over different platforms. So I need to find something that all my mods are on the same thing. So, you know, we can have conversations in the same group, guys. And then I can say, look, this is what I expect from my mods going forwards, because it's got to get more professional. My channels have got to get more professional, because there's going to be money invested into my channels and it's going to grow a lot, guys. And there's going to be, like, big things happening on the channel. Serious, like, serious. I'm deadly serious. And I don't want it to be ruined. So I need you guys to know what you need to do, you know. So we need to have a bit more communication moving forwards. Alright, Paul, how you been? 90s Raver. Yes, 90s Raver. How are you tonight, mate? Welcome to the stream. If Liverpool do make it to the Champions League final, are you worried about Klopp's record in cup finals? He lost 4 out of 5, I think. You're not the first person to say that to me, mate, actually. A few people have said to me, Klopp, you know, he doesn't do well with finals. And people are bringing up, like, Seville, stuff like that. I think, don't underestimate Liverpool in a Champions League final, going off Klopp's record, you know, going off anything, because with the form that Liverpool are in the Champions League this year, you know, the run of momentum, Klopp hasn't been in a Champions League final with Liverpool, with Salah in a form, you know, that he's showing this year. I wouldn't put anything past Mo Salah, and the way everything just seems to be falling in place for Liverpool in Europe this year. I guess you would have to have concerns, but I feel that if you just get caught up in too many stats like that, if you end up reading a lot of stuff, which we all do, don't we? We all do. I read up on stats and that. Then, you know, we'd all feel like there's no point in watching the final. There's no point in, you know, getting our hopes up over anything. And then, you know, we probably would lose because there'd be no fans, you know. But yeah, you know, Liverpool, Europe, mate, anything's possible. I'm just hoping, you know, we do a job against Roma, get into the final. If it's Bayern, if it's Real Madrid, doesn't matter. Whoever it is, Liverpool need to conquer them to bring that trophy home. And I'm confident that it doesn't matter who it is. For some reason, we've literally just got a good vibe, a good feeling about us in Europe again this year. And, you know, the last time that we had a good feeling was a long time ago, wasn't it? So, and look what we achieved back then when that happened. So, but yeah, very good question, mate. Very good question. Like I say, you're not the first one to bring it up to me. Paul says, nice Raver, he has to win one at some stage. Yeah, he has to turn it around, I guess. That's very true. I'm good, George. Mikey says, so maybe it would be a good idea going forward if you remove me, because I can't be at every single stream. Mikey, mate, okay, buddy, well, you know, I could do that, and then maybe if you turn up, Mikey, because, you know, you're a good lad and everything, maybe if you turn up for certain streams and that, then, like I say, what we could do going forwards, guys, with you mods is, if you turn up for certain streams, I can make certain ones of you guys mods for that stream. I think maybe going forwards, I'm just going to mod for certain streams. I think that's the way I'm going to do it, guys. I think that will keep it fair as well, because that way, you know, I don't end up with 50,000 mods, because there's too many people that are committed to the channel that do deserve mods as well. Thomas Billings says, shouldn't play any youngsters until top 4 is 1000% confirmed. This is why the West Brom game was so important for resting players in the future. Yet they're all still idiots saying they didn't care. Yes, mate. You know, I don't think it's a bad shout putting Woodburn in, though, Thomas, to be fair. Like, I think, you know, I think we can afford to play Woodburn for a percentage of that game, to be honest. We definitely do need to get top 4, so it is vital to get 3 points in that game. But Woodburn is a quality player as well. I think Woodburn can do a job in there. But I don't think you start to field like loads of youngsters for that game. I don't think you need a massive rotation. But I don't see why Woodburn couldn't come in and do a job in a position in that game. You know, if you've got your top three on the pitch, they're going to score goals, aren't they? They should do anyway, I hope so. Blue Tick says, I watched a match, Bayern was leading 1-0 and missed so many opportunities which cost them goals. Marcelo goal was good, the second goal was a gift from Bayern. Real could have lost that game, really? Right. See, I've heard that it wasn't a fantastic game, by all means. What I saw was people were saying, like, the game that Liverpool V Roma was like a massive game, like everyone was so hyped about it. I mean, like, this game was just like, didn't live up to the hype of like what our one was. So yeah, crazy, isn't it, really? Honestly, guys, I think if Liverpool beat Roma, I think both Bayern and Real Madrid are there for the taking this year. But you can't underestimate them because both them teams have got history, you know, and are top teams, and they got big players, and anything's possible. But I just think that Liverpool can get at any of the teams that we could end up facing. Random weight out of order. Paul says the amount of hateful manx I've seen on another YouTube video saying they were glad Sunderland went down. I'm like, what is it to you? Going, yeah, mate. I don't really join in. I don't participate as a Liverpool fan in other channels, in other streams and things. I never have opinions on other teams on other channels, if that makes sense. I'm not one of these that goes and winds up other fans and that like that. I'll have banter with my mates that support other clubs. I'll have banter with you guys about other teams and stuff, and other teams' discussions come up obviously on our streams, but I don't go out of my way on their channels because I just don't see the need in it, guys. You know what I mean? Like, not for me, but you lads, I'm well aware that you guys watch other channels and stuff, and I know that for the future, my On The Bench TV channel will be doing collaborations with other teams' YouTube channels, if that makes sense. That's coming. So yeah, I'm guessing you guys will be mixing with other fans when that happens. So it will happen at some point, I guess. So I had a comment actually, funny enough, on, do you know the video that I put out, guys, that was Neves, and I was comparing him with Jorginho, and a Wolves fan commented saying Neves is happy, there's no way he's going to Liverpool. He said he's happy to stay at Wolves. Why would he come to Liverpool? We don't need your money and all this crap. And I was like, why would he stay at Wolves when he could move to Liverpool, who, if I'm not right, is like close to winning the Champions League? Why would he stay at Wolves? It's like, you're mad, mate. You're mad. Like, I really do think some people are demented. I know that he's obviously passionate about his team and stuff, but he was like saying, why would he come to Liverpool? Fuck that, was his words. And I was like, why would he stay at Wolves? Fuck that. I was like, seriously, mate. Like, seriously, just stick to your channel, mate. Stick to your channel. Stick to your teams. That is all, you know. Michael Dunn's in the building. Hey, Michael. Hey, Daz. Hey, Mods. I'm devastated for the poor Irish Liverpool fan. I know, mate. From me, who is still in a critical condition in hospital in Liverpool, let's all say a prayer for him, guys. I fully agree there, Michael. I fully agree. You know, it's a real shame. Let's get on to the topic of that. It's a real shame, lads, that, you know, leading up to that game, Roma's team was very respectful. They had a wreath down on that. You know, the memorial, you know, everything was done respectfully. I've got a lot of respect for Roma's team. You know, I was saying good things about their fans as well, saying that they've actually got passion and stuff. You know, Liverpool didn't go after their bus, did they? They didn't smash the hell out of their bus like we did City and stuff. Everything was looking really good. And then you see all this come out, and you just think, why, as their fans, not all of their fans, but why as a group of their fans come over tooled up and then gone and done that? You know, that poor bloke's gone to watch his team play football and he may never go home. Sad. So sad. You know, it makes me feel awful. You just feel sorry for anyone that gets injured, not just in this situation, but anyone that goes to watch a game of football, you know, and may not return because there's people out there that don't have respect, that they would rather, you know, go out and think that they're being big people by doing things like that. There's nothing big about that. There's nothing big about jumping people, is there, like that with a group? What's big about jumping people in a group? There's nothing big about it. You need to grow the fuck up. That's what you need to do. You know, and now Liverpool going to their ground, what happens there? I just hope, guys, I hope that nothing bad happens in the second leg, because, you know, I don't want to see anyone else get injured. Like, God forbid anything else happens. I really, really hope that all the fans stay safe. So any of you guys, if any of you guys are going to watch the second game, please just stay safe. You know, try and stay away from groups of their fans. Don't antagonise them. It's just not worth it, lads. You know what I mean? Go and support the team. Go home to your families at the end of the day. You know, that's what's more important, guys. Football is lovely. You know, going and supporting your team is one of the best things you can do. But family is more important, you know, than getting in stupid fights, going out there and injuring people and getting injured or hurt yourself. It's just not worth it, is it? I think it's fucking disrespectful, and I really do feel sorry for that man and for other people that are injured and for the families that are also victims in this situation. Like I say, think about how the family feel. You know, he's gone off to watch a football and look what's happened. Awful, awful. Paul says, hello Michael, that was hateful. Shit Roman fans did, yeah. I want to put out there though as well, guys, you know, I've seen a lot of hateful remarks put towards Roma fans as well, and I think they generalise the hate towards Roma fans. It's not all Roma fans, guys. Look how much we hate it when people start saying all Liverpool fans are scum, all Liverpool fans are this. You know, it's not all the fans. There's a minority of their fans that are absolute waste of space, that have gone out of their way to hurt Liverpool fans and to start trouble. So it's not all Roma fans, is it? But yeah, absolute fucking shame, innit? They need to grow up. I didn't teach, I was just saying it's not exactly a good idea to swear in front of a young kid. What I do is my business, mate, isn't it? Simples. Michael, how are you? Says George. Everyone has got to be on Snapchat, says Leon. Yeah, I don't know whether everyone's got Snapchat. I can do, you know, I can create an on the bench Snapchat if everyone's on Snapchat. Let me know, guys. How many of you guys have got Snapchat? Because, you know, let me know if you guys want me to get a Snapchat, because I can do that. I can do that. I can create one tonight, guys. I follow Daz on Twitter and Facebook. Yeah. Kilty says, thanks, Daz. I enjoy you guys. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Honestly, I mean it. I love you subscribers that subscribe. Not only that subscribe, that join in all the time and that. And I love getting your guys' views. I've created a real nice Liverpool family on not only this channel but on the Bench TV as well. And now I'm growing the Twitter side of it and Facebook. You know, we're growing, guys. We are growing. It's only going to get bigger and bigger. And you guys, you're what makes it all tick over. And, you know, you guys get involved in all the chats and stuff. And I love how you guys have got your little family going on as well. Some of you guys always agree with each other, and then there's ones of you that don't agree, and I enjoy reading it back. Like I say, often, lads, I'll get off the live streams and then I'll whack on my headphones or whatever, or I don't even listen to what I'm saying. Often I might have the group, like the chat up, and I'll just be sitting there reading it or something, and just seeing what you guys had to say afterwards, seeing if I missed any of your comments to see if there's anything that was important, you know. Paul says I'm on Facebook, don't like Twitter much. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, so many of you on different platforms. That's why I'm trying to get on every platform. Random says I haven't got Snapchat. See again. Yeah, I have Snapchat. Leon says Mikey. Leon, yeah, but random. I get what you're saying, but it's disrespectful and rude. Shouldn't say that. I didn't see what he said. See it again. This is what people need to remember. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Or download Twitter just for him, even ask our DMs. I was asking how to do it. Yeah, he did actually. To be fair to Random, he did download Twitter just for me. He has been a bit of a legend recently. He's done a lot for me, guys. He's done a lot for me. Meant to put one of them laughing faces. Michael says, hey George, I'm very upset over the Irish Liverpool fan who was attacked last night by two Roma scumbags. Yeah, Paul, if Klopp wins, I wonder will Klopp will the Klopp out brigade be anywhere to be seen? Paul, I highly doubt it. Put your hands up, guys. Anyone in the chat right now? At the beginning of this season, how many of you guys had your doubts about Klopp? Be honest. I just want to know how many of you lads that was in here right now, did any of you have your doubts about Jurgen Klopp? Because I remember doing live streams, and I don't know if any of you, for instance, did, but I remember I had subscribers that was, you know, Klopp out, and Klopp can only play one way, and, you know, Klopp needs to go. He's not the right manager because he can only play one style. We can't change it up and things. And, you know, everyone's kind of gone quiet on that front. So I just want to see how many of you guys have had your doubts since Klopp's been at Liverpool, you know. Leo says, Mikey, it's only a Snapchat username, bro. I aren't putting it in a stream, mate. I'd give it to Daz and he could add us into a group chat. Gotcha, Mikey, gotcha. Paul, I'm good, Michael. Okay, I'll just give you a minute. I'm staying out. Most banners stay as I don't want it to become too extreme again. Exactly. That's the best thing to do. If you notice something just gets a little bit too much, just stay out of it. You know, you notice there's certain subs and that you know they'll have a laugh here and there, but they don't get involved in it all. And then you know there's banter and you can have a laugh and everything. That's cool. We like to have a laugh on that, but it's just, I think you'll notice if I think that something's going a bit too far, I'll either ignore your messages. So if I don't read your messages and you're noticing that I keep not reading your messages, and often that means that I'm avoiding your comments for a reason. Or if I say, right, enough's enough, guys, or whatever, then, you know, that definitely means I've started to have enough of it, if that makes sense. I'll be here the whole time, Dad, says Michael Dunn. I know you will, Michael. Michael is the top mod. Michael was my first mod ever, guys. That's crazy, isn't it? He's been around from the beginning, day dot. Is Klein available to play? I think so, mate. I think Klein is available as far as I'm aware. Obviously, he's just come back off a nasty injury. So, at the moment, we've just got to keep him, you know, not rushing back into things. The Kilted says, honestly, my take on the game today, they both have players who can change a game in an instant. Fully agree there, mate. Both have players that roll on the floor to get others a booking. Yeah, so the ref will have a big night. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And let's face it, we don't have a good track record with referees, do we, as well? The referees like to put things against Liverpool. To be fair, right, Liverpool should be 5-1 against Roma going to their ground, shouldn't we? Should be 5-1. But yet again, a referee put something against Liverpool, because I generally don't think that should have been a penalty. Ferno, hey Daz, hey Ferno, how are you? Thomas says, I wouldn't consider Woodburn a youngster, Daz. That's actually true, man. He's not too young anymore, is he? I'm talking about like Curtis Jones. Yeah, a lot of shouts for Curtis Jones. I noticed you guys saying about Curtis earlier. Williamson and Danda, yeah. Fully agree there, mate, Leon. Thomas, agree. Yeah, bang on the money there. Kilted says, I feel we have everything it takes to beat either Rail or Bayern. It was a good game, but after Rail got the second, it got frustrating with their time-wasting tactics. That's the trouble, you know. Both teams are used to like these competitions and they know what it takes. And I'm a little bit, you know, unsure on whether Liverpool will have the patience to be able to deal with how these teams will play, if that makes sense. They will do anything to win that game, Luis Suarez style. You know, Liverpool don't play that way, and we do get frustrated in games, don't we? So that's a worry for me. But if it comes down to, you know, who can score more goals in the game, if it's an open game, I back Liverpool all the way, because I don't think anyone outscores Liverpool. Real Madrid, they've got Ronaldo. So fucking what, mate? We got Salah, best player in the world right now, in the form that he's in. I back Salah as the best player in the world right this second, in the form that he's in. Steven Gerrard said it, but, you know, you've got your, you know, Lionel Messi and Ronaldo. I'm not saying, you know, Salah is the best player overall, because, like everyone keeps saying, Messi and Ronaldo, they've done it for years. You know, they are top players. But Salah, this season, is a fucking fantastic player, isn't he? Paul says, is Markovic able to play? Oh, shut up, Paul. Markovic on loan. Oh, mate. yeah, even if Markovic wasn't away from Liverpool, you know, I wouldn't want him to play. Hey, I talked on that stream, says Leon. What stream? What stream? Talk to me. Where did he go, random? Ferno says, I'm still pissed off that result, but I would have had taken a 2-0 lead before the game. Yeah, same here, Ferno, same here. I think that's the way I'm looking at it. You know, Liverpool have still got three goals, you know, ahead of them, but they've got the 2-goal away advantage. So, yeah. I think we was all saying, weren't we, it was vital, crucial to keep a clean sheet. That never happened. But I'm not too worried. Daryl's in the building. He says, hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. How are you doing? That must have sounded like it was echoing there. I love it. Love that Daryl's joined me. What a name. I'll never forget your name, ever. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. Daryl is such an uncommon name as well. From where I'm from, I don't know any other Daryls. Ryan says, I don't know. I just know he went on loan. He scored the other day. Yeah, Ferno. Not Ferno. I'm sorry. Klopp should bring him back as backup, says Paul. Oh, God. Paul, no. Don't do it, mate. Don't do it. Ferno says, I think we will sign 2 midfielders in the summer apart from Keita, James Maddison and Neves/Jorginho. I don't think you're far from the truth there, Ferno, to be honest. I think that's probably about right. To be fair, Madson's pretty adamant that he expects to be a Liverpool player, isn't he? So I can see that coming off. And we've been heavily linked with Neves and Jorginho. And if you're a Wolves fan right now, when you think that Neves is definitely not going to happen, and if you go off the rumours, then Jorginho's going to Man City. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But like I say to most people, shall we just wait until the window opens? Because I think everyone gets too hyped up, don't they, with like rumours and stuff. But for me, you know, I have to cover it being, you know, in the position that I'm in. But if it was me and I wasn't on YouTube and stuff, I would literally just sit here and just chill over it all. Kilted says, Ribery is ball greedy, always has been, seen worse tonight. He kept running into Wolves. I wonder how bad his injury is, though. Do any of you guys know anything about his injury? Because he got took off, didn't he? Let's pray for that Liverpool fan, says Ferno. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%, let's pray for him. Thomas Billings says, Daz, inbox. Thomas, what are you talking about? Mike says, I wouldn't mind Zielinski. Heavily linked with him before, Mikey, to be honest. I forgot about him, and he's actually a glass player. He is a good player. I wasn't ever convinced that I wanted to sign him, though, but he is a good player. Nakib, yo, Daz, how are you? I'm good, Nakib. How are you tonight, mate? Mikey says, wish we would have signed him. So you was a big fan at the time then, Mikey. See, I was one of these that I was like, Zielinski looks like a good player. I do rate him as a player. But at the time, I was like, I think there would have been other players that I would have preferred over him. So I wasn't too worried that we didn't sign him at the time. But, you know, what do you guys think that's joining us now? Would you take Zielinski if Jorginho was to sign for Man City? Would you take him? Let me know, lads. Let me know. The Kilted says, I didn't see anything in Ronaldo tonight, and that may have been buying tactics. Yeah, maybe it's something for Jurgen to be sitting watching. You know, the analysis team at Liverpool need to be looking at things like that. Maybe there's something that Bayern did that stopped Ronaldo from doing his thing. Leon, yeah, he's putting his hands. Everyone put it in the chat if they know how to. Mikey, Leon, check your Snapchat. Oh, Thomas said about my inbox. What's going on in my inbox, mate? Let me know. Let me know what's going on in my inbox. I'll have to read it later, mate. I'll have to read it later. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here on live stream just reading like it's massive messages, isn't it? Paul says, "Where the heck were the cops having donuts and coffee?" Oh, where the heck were the cops? Yeah. Michael Dunn, yes, it is a shame, actually in tears over the poor man. The Keep says, rumours coming out again that Bobby has a release clause of 83 million that can be triggered by any club but Arsenal. Do you believe the rumours they keep? Do you believe the rumours? I don't think I do, to be honest. I don't think there's any buyout clause in Firmino's contract as it stands, lads. I think if there was a buyout clause of 83 million in Bobby Firmino's, you know, contract, I think we would already see a team trying to hit that for the summer. And I think that Liverpool, you would have seen Bobby Firmino already signed up to a new deal at Liverpool. I guarantee it, man. Klopp would have made sure that that was a lot higher than that in the last transfer window, because let's face it, Firmino was key And Klopp knew that a long time before we started to even see it, I think, anyway. Leon says Mikey will be in a bit too. The Kilted, for sure, Ferno prayers for our brother in red. Yep. Nikki, Bobby is here to stay though. Yeah, I think so, guys. He absolutely loves it, doesn't he? Oh my God, just realised, do you all think that Bobby will sign a contract? I think so, man. I think so in the summer. I think something key for Liverpool in the summer is to actually get some contracts sorted out for the lads that are at the club. Because it's all well and good going out there and signing people, isn't it? But we've also got to make sure we sort the lads out that are at the club. You know, Trent getting a contract. I think Robertson deserves a boost in his contract as well. Firmino, Salah, I want to see those lads tied down. I don't know what the situation is with Mane, but will Mane get a boost? You know, he's one of that flying front three. If you look on the whole, Mane's actually had a good season this year as well. You don't want to go silly with it, but on the same hand, I think Liverpool need to look at the Emre Can situation and be a little bit wise, as, you know, we want to make sure that anyone that could be hitting their prime, we don't want to be losing them as they're just hitting their prime. We want to make sure that the prices are right for today's market as well, for anyone that's got buyout clauses, silly things like that, you know. Daryl says reports are saying that Roma won't have fans against us. That Roma won't have fans against us. Yeah, just have to wait and see, won't we, Daryl, mate? Have to wait and see what happens there. Just a shame, isn't it, really, lads? Bobby will be handed a new contract, I reckon. I think so, Mikey, I think so. The Kilted Bobby will sign. Yeah, he absolutely loves the club, guys. You can see it. You can see what it means to him to play for us. Prayers for the victim. Yes, guys, yes. Love it. Absolutely love it. The respects from my subscribers. Always top drawer. Always, always, always. Leon, what chat? Yes, what chat? Yes, I think Bobby will sign a new contract, so Michael agrees as well. Leon says this chat. I think I might miss something here. Oh, yeah, put that in this chat. He's saying, oh, I didn't miss it. They keep career-long contract, let's hope. Yep, fully agree with that one, mate. Fully agree with that. Random says, if I were able to go to Roma, I would put on a jacket till I'm in the stadium and open it and reveal an LFC shirt and shut it again as I leave. Yeah, I think that's sad though, right, Random? I think that's some. I'm glad you said it like that, because it's something that we should discuss here, guys. To be honest with you, right? It's something that, you know, in my local town where I am, a lot of people say about if you go out to the bars and stuff to watch it, that maybe you shouldn't wear your Liverpool tops or whatever fan you are, because it can start a fight. Don't you think it's sad that really, you know, why shouldn't you be able to wear your Liverpool top out to a bar or something without it causing trouble? You know, I think personally, you know, like, I wear my Liverpool top out and everything. Me and my brother and that always wear our Liverpool top to the bars and everything. I think one of the reasons why us as Liverpool fans get told not to really wear it is because there's not many Liverpool fans down here. But, you know, for me, like my brother, we're like, if someone starts just because we're Liverpool fans, then they're absolute belling. So whatever happens to them is up to them, innit? I don't want any trouble. I just want to go out and support Liverpool. You know, I don't wear my Liverpool top out if I'm not going to watch Liverpool, because there's no need to start trouble or whatever. But I think it's sad. I think, you know, you wear your shirt to support your team when you're watching them. Why shouldn't you be able to do that? Why should it be an issue? I don't think it should. So yeah, like you just said there, you shut your jacket up or whatever. Like, you should be able to go to, you know, their home and flaunt your colours because you've travelled all that way to support your club. But yeah, if it was to stop any trouble and it doesn't wind them up or aggravate them, then yeah, I recommend, if Liverpool fans were to go there, if that's going to stop anyone from getting hurt, then of course I recommend it, you know. Because I don't want to see another Liverpool fan get hurt. I think, you know, one is too many, isn't it? It's awful, Daz, mate. It really is, mate. It really is. Random says, breaking news, Daz, Klopp has confirmed that Adam Bogdan has changed to a midfielder and will be replacing Hendo at midfield for the Champions League. Oh, God. God help us, Random. God help us, though. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Can't believe we've still got that mank. You know, can't believe it. Paul says, Salah is 5 goals away from breaking in Rush's record. Absolute madness, isn't it, Paul? Absolute madness. That just summarises how bloody good Salah has been. How good is that, guys? How good is that? Totally not sarcasm, says Random. Yeah. Ferno says Zielinski is one of my favourite Polish players. He is a top player, guys. He is a top player. I just meant at the time for me, Zielinski, we were linked with other players. I can't remember who it was now, but I remember Zielinski wasn't my favourite of the players that we were linked with to come in. I can't think who the other one was. Paul says Jesus randomly was shy in goal, and he would make a terrible midfielder. Yes. Hendo was good against Roma, guys. I want to bring that up. Henderson was good in that game. I often, you know, I'm very open and honest about John Henson. That, you know, I criticise his consistency levels for Liverpool, but you know, he was good against Roma, wasn't he? I know Hendo gets a lot of stick, doesn't he? And I think he wouldn't get half as much stick if he didn't play in that holding role, because I don't think it's his preferred position, and I don't think he gets much stick either if he wasn't captain of Liverpool. If he was just another player, I don't think he'd get as much stick, but because he's captain, I think, you know, people are looking at Stevie G that we had as captain for so many years and comparing Hendo to him. I think anyone would be compared to Stevie G that took over and would be getting stick if they messed up here and there. But people, all players mess up, don't they? But I just think I still want to see that consistency level even out from Hendo, you know. I've never heard of Zielinski, says Random. Look him up, Random, mate. Look him up. He's quite good. He's a good player. He's a good midfielder. Michael says, I agree, Paul Bogdan will be a terrible midfielder. Yes. He can go and play for Man United in midfield, though, couldn't he, guys? I'll take that. Or maybe Bogdan will go inside for them in goal. You know, once De Gea leaves them. That would be funny, wouldn't it, lads? He'd love to represent them, though, wouldn't he? Paul says he plays with Dortmund. Random, yeah. Nakib says, I'd love if Liverpool get Kimmich in the summer somehow. Start him at right back, Trent centre mid, and Gomez at centre back next season. So you're a massive fan of Nakib. I don't think you're the only one. Someone else said about him the other day. I don't know if it was Nakib. I don't think it was you that brought him up. Paul says, what if Firmino wanted to go to Real Madrid, or would he be like Lucas and stay a long time? I think he's going to stay a long time, mate. I think, you know, as much as we say that we hate that Bobby Firmino is underrated, do we really hate that Bobby Firmino is underrated? Because let's face it, the Liverpool fans don't underrate Bobby Firmino now, do we? I think everyone is now on the same wavelength that Bobby Firmino is fantastic. So he's getting the plaudits that he deserves from the Liverpool fans. And I think that for once we've got a player there that hopefully we can keep hold of, because if there's any player that I really do want to keep hold of, it would be Firmino, because you know, a lot of people say that Salah is absolutely fantastic, and of course he is, but without Firmino on the pitch, Salah isn't as good as what he has been, is he? Because you saw it, Salah is so much better when he's got Firmino up there with him. Why would Kimmich leave Bayern for Liverpool, says Mikey? Because Liverpool are going to win the Champions League, but Mikey, obvious Mikey. The keeper says, if we win Champions League, can't see why players would want to leave. Yes, I feel the same. I feel that, you know, if we do win the Champions League this year, which we're going to, and you know, we show that we've got the Champions League next year again, then why shouldn't players want to join Liverpool, and why should players want to leave Liverpool? Because if we can prove that we can win trophies now and be competing at the highest level consistently, that's what players reckon they want. That's why players reckon they leave Liverpool, is because they want to be competing in the top, you know, bracket of football. Then, you know, why leave Liverpool? Because if we show that we can be playing in that zone, then you don't need to leave Liverpool, do you? Kilty said the good thing is the final is one game. We can outscore any team in the world over 90 minutes. Fully agree, Kilty. Look at Liverpool V Roma, for instance. I'm aware that it was at Anfield, but if that was one game, guys, we would have absolutely smashed Roma off the park. Would have absolutely destroyed them, wouldn't we? If we win the Champions League, can't see why our players would want to leave. Was Nakib win it there? Ferno said, have you heard about Salah getting offered to be an ambassador in Mecca or something like that? There was something that I saw about earlier about Salah getting offered something, but I never looked into it too much, mate. So he's been offered this, is he? Absolute craziness, isn't it? Like, they're trying to give him everything, aren't they? Like, unreal. But just shows how much he's adored and loved by his country, which is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Paul says Bogdan just needs a career in something that's not football. Yeah, I fully agree, Paul. especially not at Liverpool. I don't mind if he stays in football, just not at Liverpool, please, Bogdan, please. You know, I wish him all the best away from Liverpool, especially that he's tweeting out about Man United while playing for Liverpool. Nice one, mate. Absolute nice one. Great move that one is. Fantastic. Just read the first message, Daz. It's about Emre. Just read the first message. God, mate. Thomas, if this is about your mate again. The rumours around Liverpool at the moment is that Emre Can has said he will be fit for the final if we get there. Don't like that in my opinion. Clearly put his injury and is only willing to play in the final. Wouldn't play him even if he was fit. Right. What's your opinion on that, guys? Thomas there, obviously his mate, Thomas's mate, he comes good when it comes to match day lineups and stuff. He's spot on with that, and obviously he's talking about Emre Can saying that he should be fit for the final of the Champions League. Would you play Emre Can in the final of the Champions League, or would you not? Something that I brought up earlier on the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain stream that I did. You know, I said, is Emre Can actually injured, or is he, you know, just faking it, or is Jurgen Klopp saying he's injured, is Liverpool saying he's injured, but actually Klopp doesn't feel that Emre's head is at Liverpool at the moment. That's why we're not seeing him play in the business end of the season as such, and in the business end of the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? What's your views on that, guys? Would you play Emre Can in the final of the Champions League if Liverpool get there? For me, you know, obviously it depends as well on the situation with midfielders. I think if Emre Can is fit for the Champions League final, then you can, you know, play in the Premier League. End of. You know, in the games that don't matter. Simple as that. I think other Liverpool players deserve to be in the midfield. Over you, mate, for the Champions League final. Thomas Billy, oh no, Michael Dunn says, wow, well done on reaching over 2k substars. Thank you, man. Thank you, Michael. It's moving up slowly, it's creeping up slowly, but it will jump soon, it will jump. Like I say, once we get to 5,000 subscribers as well, I'm giving away to one of my subscribers the Liverpool home kit, and I'm going to have loads of little Liverpool memorabilia and stuff, giveaways in between that as well coming up. So, you know, just be a subscriber, it's as easy as that, guys. But to win the Liverpool home kit, you have to follow me on Twitter as well and retweet the tweet that I put out about it, which from now on I'm going to retweet that every single day, so that it's easy for you guys to keep track of, or I'll pin it on my Twitter so you can go and retweet that. So yeah, to win the Liverpool home kit, once I hit 5,000 subscribers, you need to be a subscriber on the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter and retweet that tweet. You know, not much to do considering, you know, how much does a Liverpool home kit for next season cost you? Quite a bit of moolah, isn't it? It doesn't cost a lot, does it, to follow a YouTube channel, I guess. Mark said, no, Ferno says Salah did more about Islamophobia in 9 months than the world did in 20 plus years. It's crazy, isn't it, mate? It's absolutely crazy. Paul says, thumbs up for Dazza, guys. Thank you, Paul. That's it, that's it. That's the sort of thing, guys, like the mods and that, doing little things like that. You know, telling people thumbs up, you know, directing people. Silly things like that. That's the sort of stuff that the mods normally do on other channels. That's the sort of stuff that we got to do. Nakeem says Kimmich said he's unhappy at Bayern. There you go. So that's maybe why he's brought it up, guys. That's a good shout there. The Kilted says I think Klopp was lined up long before he became manager. Now hear me out. I wonder if Klopp told FSG to sign this Bobby guy and he would consider the job. What do you reckon, lads? What do you reckon on that? Is Kilted onto something there? Did Jurgen Klopp have a little say about, you know, you need to get this Bobby Firmino in the door? I'll consider coming to Liverpool, or sign that Bobby Firmino. He's a top player. And then when I do come to Liverpool, all is good. You know, what do I think on that? I don't know. I think, you know, Klopp said that he highly rated Bobby Firmino beforehand. He was well aware of him. You know, Klopp does absolutely love Bobby Firmino, doesn't he? So maybe it was a coincidence, and maybe Klopp is just like, yes. Or maybe, you know, seeing the likes of Bobby Firmino play for Liverpool was a factor in Jurgen Klopp taking the Liverpool job, because he said once he knew that Liverpool approached him over the job, he knew that it was a job that he couldn't turn down. You know, being Liverpool Football Club is a massive factor in that, obviously, but the team that he inherited as well, and certain players at the club would have also been a part of it, you know. So Klopp would have looked at that and he would have seen the likes of Firmino and been like, look, I rate him, I know about him, I know about that player, I know about that player. I don't like that player, I don't like that player. He would have looked at what he's inheriting as well, wouldn't he? Nakeeb says, haven't been following Kimmich as of late, but he has been playing regularly. Yeah, I haven't seen him much recently, mate, to be fair. Nakeeb says, think everyone being harsh on Bogdan regarding the United post. Haven't seen it as he deleted it, but he said he was hacked. I don't believe that he was hacked, Nakeeb, over it, but I can't remember exactly what it was, but I just remember at the time I was like, really? Like, you can't be doing things like that. If he was hacked, then, you know, it's out of order. Whoever hacked him, because it did kick off a massive stink for him when it comes to Liverpool fans, but it's a risk, I guess, that players take by putting their social media accounts out there, isn't it? Everyone takes that risk. Was it Bodgers, that character man who bought Bogdan? Yeah, I think Bogdan come in when Roger the Dodger come in, wouldn't it? He liked to dodge certain things in press conferences, didn't he? Furno says, Robertson, I thought we should have got a left back from a good team and not Hull. Yes. My favourite ever Liverpool left back. Salah, my top 3 favourite ever Liverpool players, and same with Bobby. Yeah, a lot of people kicked off about Andy Robertson coming in, didn't they? And I mean, look at how he's changed opinions. Another great Scottish player at the club, guys. He's been absolutely fantastic. I am so confident with Robertson being down that left side. It's unbelievable, guys. I can't even explain to you that Robertson is out for one game when Moreno steps in, and I worry so bloody much. I hear Rodgers could become the next Arsenal manager, says Paul. Yep. You know, there's whispers in the grapevine about that, isn't there? I'd like to know what Arsenal fans think on that. I don't think they'd be too happy with it. But who would Arsenal be happy with as their manager? I haven't really looked too deep into it, you know. I just think it'd be weird, him not being manager of Arsenal. Mikey says, yeah, I play him. Emre Can is one of our best midfielders and he could help us win the final. I don't know, Mikey. I don't know. Maybe it's just a personal thing with him or whatever. I get what you're saying, because Emre Can on his day is a quality midfielder, but I don't know whether I agree with putting Emre Can in there, because I think if he come out and said about the bigger club thing and everything, and then since that it doesn't add up with this injury thing and that, I think there's more to it than what we're seeing. I feel like Emre's head's not fully at the club, and I think that other players deserve to be ahead of him. I think Henson would be fully committed, Milner would be fully committed. For me, with the injuries that we got, I think Hendo, James Milner and Gini is my midfield 3 for that game. Having Emre there as backup, fine. But, you know, I think Jordan Henson's your captain. The players all look up to him. Hendo will run his socks off in the game. You know, James Milner is experienced. You know what James Milner can give you in a game. No matter what people think of these players, they're the players that we've got at the moment. And Gini, you guys know my views on Gini. Look at how he changed once Ox come off the pitch and Gini come on in that game. You know, I think that midfield will probably be the midfield that starts in the final if we make the final. I've got to keep saying if, even though I feel like Liverpool are going to do it because they're my team. But, you know, if we do get to the final, I think it would be a Hendo, Milner and Gini midfield because of the injuries that we've got. I don't think I'd put Emre Can back in there, to be honest. Nakeeb, anyone could say they were hacked. Only believe it if we get evidence. Yeah. Emre is shit and inconsistent, but when it comes to big games, he always becomes prime Yaya Toure. This is a thing. Emre is one of them players that has fallen into that inconsistent category for me, same as Henson and that. So that's the thing. It's always the way. That's what I say. With Liverpool, it's always about what players turn up and what Liverpool turn up on a day. If they all turn up, you see, you know, the Liverpool that went 5-0 up against Roma. You see the Liverpool that kicked Man City out of the Champions League. If they don't turn up and the players, you know, are having one of their bad inconsistent matches, you see the team that fucking throws points away against West Brom. Paul says I'd sooner Milner in the final over Emre Can. I fully agree, mate. I fully agree. The Kilt says he won't be match fit though. I don't think so. He won't be match sharp. He won't be match fit, in my opinion. I don't believe that he's this injury bullshit, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think Emre Can, there's more to it. There is more to it. With the contract situation, with the rumours that come out about what was said, you know, he come out and said that he's just come back from international duty. It's not true. You know, guys, come on. There's more to it. Nakeeb says Emre Can always delivers in big games. Do you guys not think there's more to it, lads? You know, do you not think? Random says, I did everything, Daz. I won't be able to afford it. And my dad is always saying that one day we will go to Anfield one day and I want to be prepared. Yes, mate, yes. Paul says, I'm getting my friend to get me a Liverpool flag. That's quality, mate. That's quality. Yes, Paul. Manx are twats. Random says, I'll line up if we make the final. Bogdan, Gomez, Clavan, Lovren, Chan, Woodburn, Genie, Markovic, called back from loan, Ings, Slanky. Think just name our worst possible line. I was going to say Random. Pretty much from that, I think what you did there was probably tell most of us who you think is the worst players at Liverpool. So, yeah. So you basically told us who you would start by not telling us, if that makes sense. Kilty says he would give them character. Rodgers to Arsenal. Yeah. I think, you know, if I got rid of Wenger and they bring in Brendan Rodgers, I think Rodgers would have a season where he'd get him around top 4 spot again, but then they'd dip. So I don't think he'd do any better than what Wenger did, to be honest. I think it'd be soon. I think Arsenal Fan TV would probably be a good watch, having Rodgers at the helm, to be fair. Ferner, Emre on the bench. Genie isn't that bad. I don't think Genie's bad at all, guys. Random. Do you think we should sell Flanagan when he returns? I think we should. Yep, I do. I don't like what was coming out about him, you know. Not good at all. Ferno, it's bullshit about Emre Can. Klopp said he's injured and then Emre goes to play for Germany 3 days later. Exactly, Ferno. You know, he goes to play and then he's like, oh no, I can't play now. I think once he's got there, I think, you know, Germany said to him, you know, you've got to be careful in this situation. And then next minute, all this has come out that he's had this interview and he's saying this stuff about Top Club. I mean, when he come back, guys, the thing that really, you know, struck me is he was lying. Was he said, oh, I've just come back and noticed all this stuff. Guys, the way football works, the way professional footballers work, right, they've got agents, they've got publishers, like, you know, people that run all their media, social media stuff and everything. There's no way that Emre Can, all this was released about his interview. I mean, it took him days to speak about it. You know, they would have gone over what he needs to release about it. They would have said all that. There's no way that he just flies home off international duty and then goes, oh, I've just literally saw this, guys. I'm not going to comment on it, but he's commenting on it because I don't comment on rumours. Okay, or I don't comment on fake news. Okay, but you're commenting on it. So you're saying it's not true, but you're saying you don't comment on fake news. So it's not fake news then, is it? Because you're commenting on it. So, you know, guys, I was kind of adding 2 and 2 together. And I was thinking, one, you're saying you don't comment on fake news, but you're commenting on it. So it's not fake. There is truth to it. And 2, you know, you're saying that you've only just saw about this. That's absolute bullshit, guys. Absolute bullshit. Emre Can had made a crack while away on international duty. It got out there that he had said about next season he sees himself playing for a big top club, you know, and it sparked and pissed off a lot of Liverpool supporters. And he's come back and, you know, his agent and all these people and publicists, whatever, have said to him, you've pissed off a lot of Liverpool supporters, you know, and Chan's probably gone, part of me probably don't care much anymore, but he would have known that he was in a doghouse with Jurgen Klopp. So Liverpool probably sat down with him. Klopp's probably had him in the office and gone, right, here's how it's going to pan out now. Right, you've been a naughty boy. You're going to have a back injury for the remainder of the season. Your head's not at Liverpool because you wouldn't be making comments like that. Right, Liverpool are going to finish this season without you. Right, so you're going to sit out for the rest of the season. You know, they would have known ages ago that Emre's leaving the club, guys. All this, he could still sign another contract. It's all to save Emre's faith, like, you know, face. You know, otherwise the fans will be going mad. You know what it's like. The club tries to stay professional. The players are trying to stay professional about stuff, but it's all a shambles, guys. It's all a smokescreen. He's gone. The club knows it. Emre Can knows it. Emre Can and the club that he's going to and Liverpool probably already know where he's going to. I just don't believe it all, guys. I don't believe it at all. First it was Coutinho, now it's Emre, exactly Furno. Fizzy says he looks a top player and young. Let's see, says Fizzy. Yeah, what's up with them back injury these days? Honestly, Furno, they're catching. You know, Emre Can needs to be put in a chamber away from the rest of the players because I don't want them to catch that back injury malarkey. Seems to be very highly contagious at Liverpool. What tips did Coutinho give Can at international duty? You know, twinge your back here and there, mate, if you want out, basically. Just take some back tablets around him. Yeah, Mikey says, I don't care about what Emre Can says. If he leaves, he leaves. Yep, I'll miss him because he can be a world-class midfielder. If he stays good, it's his choice. And if he wants to further his career, then good luck to him. See, you know, Mikey's like, good luck to him. You know, there was a point, Mikey, where I was very much like Emre Can, you know. I wish him all the best. And I still think, if Emre Can decides his future is somewhere else, all the best here, I'll go. You know, I don't think he's been a snake. He's let his contract run down and stuff like that. So I'm not calling him a snake in that sense. But on the same hand, you know, if the rumours were true, like I say about him saying about top club and all that and peeing fans off, I would just like a bit of honesty with it and a bit of decency. Yeah, like the one thing that I do hope, and maybe you'll agree with this, Mikey, is that he goes to a different league. Instead of being at one of the rivals against Liverpool, which we can't do anything about that. It's his choice, isn't it? I just hope that we see him go to another country and not play for the likes of Man United, Man City or whatever, because I think that'd be a bit of a kick in the teeth and there'd be uproar, wouldn't there, you know? I'm not racist, I just hate Manx, says Paul. We have done fine without Chan. I think so, man. We got Naby Keita coming in, and he's a better player. Naby Keita is a quality player. I'm so buzzing about Naby Keita coming in. Nakeem says, yes, Paul, but let's not forget Chan is a top player in his own regard too. Emre Can is a good player, guys. You know, and I've said it before. I will say it again. Emre Can is and will be one of Germany's best midfielders. You know, for years to come. He is a top midfielder. I think he still falls into the inconsistent bracket at Liverpool, and it's a shame that, you know, him and Liverpool couldn't sort out whatever the sticking point is. If he does go somewhere, he will achieve things, you know, because he's a good midfielder. I hope that Liverpool replace him with a strong player. I don't want to see us go for someone that is kind of starting back at the beginning, like when we first got Emre Can. I want to see us get someone that's hitting their peak, hitting their prime. Because I feel like we've kind of built Emre up to where he is. I don't want to lose that again. Emre Can's also a versatile player. You've got to remember, guys, that we're losing a versatile player. You know, so he will be missed in that sense. But at the same time, I just think there's more in it, guys, than what we're being led to believe. But at the same time, we're not hearing much. So at least we're not hearing a load of snaky comments and things. You know, it could be worse, couldn't it? Random says, Dad's got any good excuses for why I'm going to be so tired at school tomorrow? Blame it on the bench LFC, mate. Just say, you know, on the bench LFC is terrible. God, I just saw it's coming up 1 o'clock. I apologise to anyone that is staying up. Random, mate. If you've got school tomorrow, I suggest that you go, mate, and you get your head down. You know, I say blame it on me. You can blame it on me, but really, if you have got school, then, mate, your education is more important than sitting on here talking rubbish about Liverpool and Emre Can, you know. Nakeem says you're calling a player who is in demand and starts for Germany an average player. Who's calling him average? I didn't see who called him average, mate. Emre has made a big mistake not accepting that contract, says Thomas. I have school tomorrow. For fuck's sake, says Furlough. Oh, God, lads, look, if you've got school, then you need to get off. Look, I've been going for over an hour anyway, so I think we call it that for a night, lads. I really do enjoy talking to you guys on these late night ones and the laid back ones, but on a serious note, because some of you guys I know will stay for the full time that I live stream, and a lot of you guys will have school or work or whatever, I'll do us all a favour and I will let you get off so that you're not too tired for school, right? Yeah, so the topics that we've gone over tonight, guys, obviously Emre Can at the end there, talking about Real Madrid having the advantage. We've gone over some good topics tonight, guys. We covered a bit about Ox, didn't we? But if any of you guys missed my video talking about Ox earlier, I did do one on that. Any of you guys still haven't seen my match reaction videos, I did a highlights video that I'm going to be doing from now on for my live stream while the game is on. Definitely check it out. I think all you guys that are in here anyway probably have seen that by now, but yeah, check out the highlights video, guys. It seems to be a popular video. I think I'm definitely going to do that from now on, because a lot of people seem to like the highlights video. Alright, so definitely check that out on the channel, guys. Mark says, you missed my comment, Daz. Anyway, guys, take care. I love you, bye, you legends. Michael, was it before that, mate? Let me have a look. Let me just go up and see if I see anything else. Same here, Paul. I just hate Manx too, mate. Anyway, guys, good night. Take care. I love you all, legends. Daz, you are the biggest legend. Your channel is effing amazing. Thank you, Michael. Take care, Michael. Good night, my top mod. You look after yourself, buddy. And I will speak to you soon, my friend. Lads, it's been a pleasure as always. Seriously. Mods, all you guys that are mods, we need to get together. I need to literally get together with you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a private stream, I think, a private live stream, and send you mods the link one evening. So the mods going forwards obviously is random, Michael, Paul, Thomas, who else have I got in here that is a mod? I'm just trying to think who else is actually watching a live stream. Daz want me to find the times in all the streams in the future for you. Yes, mate, if you want, you know what I mean. Yeah, it would be fantastic if you do that. You know, it makes you popular as well on the channels, makes people like that. But yeah, Paul, I said, didn't I, there? I've got to get up at 4:30. Kilted, mate, you're an absolute nightmare. I can't believe you've done that to yourself. You're all crazy, but I love you for it. That's what makes my subscribers absolute legends. Marky, Daz, can you add me to this live stream just so if I ever do become mod again, then I know exactly what to do? Yes, Mikey, of course. Yeah, it's only 8 PM here though. Oh, well, Kilted, mate. What you say? I forget, mate. I forget you are around the other side. Get up at 6. Jesus, Jesus. Daz, do you want my mobile number? No, don't give me your mobile number, Mikey. We need to find a way, guys. I will need all your email addresses, but I don't want you to put it on the live stream, guys, because I don't want you spam. Good night, then, gentlemen. Good night, Kilted. I don't want your mobile numbers or whatever on the live stream, lads, because honestly, you don't want to be putting it out. Right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me just see what I can do here for a second. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I've got to find out a way here, guys. I've got to find a way. Can't you Twitter me? Random, I can Twitter you, but Paul's not on Twitter. Mikey's on Facebook, so I can message Mikey. Daz, do you play Fortnite? For him, mate, I've got it on the PlayStation, but I don't really play it, mate. I haven't had a chance to go on the PlayStation for like nearly a year now. I just don't get the time, buddy. Mikey, Michael says, okay, Daz, will give you my email address later, mate. Michael, I can send you a message on Facebook. Thomas, I can inbox you on Twitter. Paul, you have my email, Daz. Yes, I do. Right, so you guys out there anyway. Guys, keep an eye out on keep an eye out tomorrow evening. Are you free? Paul, you put your email there, you absolute wally. Absolute wally, but thank you. I just hope that nothing happens with that. I'm going to paste that there quickly, so I've got that. Paul, I will email you with a link. Paul, delete it, yeah. Hold on. There you go, it's gone. I've done it, guys, I've done it. Yeah, I will message all you guys, can't between 8 and 10 to 3, Daz, got school then. No worries, random, mate, no worries. Like I say, it might be later tomorrow evening. If I say, would all you guys be free around 11 o'clock, like British time? Would you mods be free about 11 o'clock tomorrow night? Because if you are, I'm actually, Ferno's laughing. Sorry, anyone that's still in the live chat now. I know I was going to go, but I've got to sort this out quickly. Ferno's free. Ferno's like, I'm free. Mikey says, yeah, Daz. So Mikey's free. Thomas is like, I'm good as well. Ferno's free. Ferno, you're on Twitter as well. So Ferno, I'll add you to it as well, mate, because you join in quite a bit and you could end up being mod one day. Random says, fuck yeah, I got half a day Friday, so hell yeah. Okay, Random. Yes, I should be Daz at 11. Okay, Michael. Nakib says, yeah, I'm free. Nakib, mate, what are you on, Nakib? What are you on that I can inbox you? Because the live stream will be private. It won't be going out to all you guys. Because I don't want it to go out to everyone. It'll be a private live stream that not everyone could join. Sorry, Daz, I have to work. For fuck's sake. That's alright, Fizzy, mate. It's alright, mate. Not a problem, buddy. It will be a private one just for the mods. Just for tomorrow. Just so that I can have a little private chat with them to, you know, tell them what I need for them, for their duties going forwards. Paul, I'm away until 7 PM. So after 7 PM, Paul, you're completely fine tomorrow, so that'll be alright then. So I think you're pretty much all good for tomorrow then. For us mods, not you peasants, says Random. And then he retracts it. Random, mate. I think everyone read it, mate. I think everyone saw it. Yeah, so guys, expect a message from me between, you know, anywhere between 11:15 and 11:15 tomorrow night. We do a live stream. It probably won't be too long, guys. So you don't worry, it won't be too long unless obviously you guys want to do a little bit longer or whatever. Thomas says, sorry to keep saying, Daz, but remember my second inbox it's about the stream. Okay, Thomas. Okay, mate. Yeah. I will send you guys that have said that you'll be free, that obviously could be in for the mods, because we'll do that, guys. We'll do a private live stream tomorrow night so that we can talk. Alright? And that'll be how we go forwards. Alright, lads? Okay, for everyone that's joined me tonight, thank you so much for joining. As always, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. If you've enjoyed the stream and talking with everyone, it's muchly appreciated. And as always, if you're an LFC supporter, massive fan like myself and all the lads in here, and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, because we go live pretty much every single day, don't we, lads? And it'll be a pleasure to have you join our lovely family on here. Plus, it means that you'll probably be in with a chance of some of the future giveaways as well, guys. The Keep says, Random, think it's about time you should be stripped of that mod, lol. Yeah, I think you start to wind a few people up, Random, mate, to be honest. Bring on next week's semi-final and we sing the Italian stick your piece up your arse. Michael, I'm playing darts tomorrow, but should be free at 11. Okay, Michael. Well, hope so, Michael. Hope so, because I need to have a serious chat with the mods. I don't know whether you was in earlier, Michael, but we need to have a serious chat moving forwards. Random says, no, Michael, you've done nothing wrong. I'm offended. Right, guys, thank you for joining me. I've been on the bench, LFC. You've all been legends. Take it easy, guys. Thank you for joining me, as always. Mwah.